Good evening, everyone. Welcome to KSR Fans Play Star Trek Online. I am your host, Randolph Vance. We are just about set to get started. Let me go ahead and get my monitor working up here. There we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and get signed in. All right, so what do we have to do tonight? Destroy Terran ships, battle zone. Destroy Voth ships, Dyson sphere. Defeat Tholians on the ground. Okay, so it looks like this will be a quick hour. I got to head up to the ship for this. And I'm also going to have to equip. There we go. Okay. Closest that gets me there is Donatu sector. It's not going to let me do. Alright, so we're just going to depart the system. There we go. Alright, how close are we now? Risa County. Let's see, I think quite a lot of stuff is sold. Yep. Now going through Kasei County. We'll be waiting on Black Hydra Gaming and Zod. Hopefully they'll be joining us in the shuttlecraft bay. Now crossing over to Donatu County. How close are we? Getting there. Okay, so we're getting to Nukara. There's Nukara. So we're going to be... Oh, we're already sitting on 263 perk points.
From the heart of Kronos to the frozen wastes of Ruripinth.
What was that?
Skill in combat. To be Klingon is to be a warrior. Fight well, live with honor, die with a blade in your hand. If you can do these things, you will live forever in the stories of the great Klingon heroes.
All right, so we're going to do this quick. We're not going to do the Charles Whitman game. I'm going to zoom out a little bit.
Flanking damage detected.
Jambalaya. Oh, no, no, no. Get rid of you. Quick, quick, quick. Yes, get rid of you. No, no tribbles. Sorry. Can't have them in the inventory just yet. All right. Back to the game.
Well, hello there, everybody.
Well, hello there, Black Hydra Gaming. Good evening and welcome to Tuvix versus Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern. How are you tonight?
Physically fine, mentally, who knows? Yourself?
I actually had a pretty decent day today at work. Wasn't too many calls that really got, that annoying.
Well, that's good. Unfortunately, Zod's not online,
Oh,
so
that's
he
okay.
can't join.
That's okay. Hey, at least this is his baby, Tuvix versus Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern. We're going to see how this does.
Well, I came up with the Tuvix,
Oh,
but
okay. Well, one of you did. Yes.
I mean, I think there should have been more episodes with Tuvix. He was a decent, all-around character. He
That
wasn't
time,
as
yeah, that time Janeway committed murder of a sentient being just so that she could have her Vulcan crew officer back. That's a little kind of cold-blooded when you think about it. And the doctor is doing the best thing that he can, try to do, which is preserve Tuvix's life, because doctor's sworn an oath to do no harm, you know what I'm saying? Oh, ventured out a little too far.
yeah, exactly. I mean, not only that, taken, he was a better character than Tuvok or Neelix by themselves.
Yeah,
Flanking damage detected.
I mean that could have been that would have been an interesting, twist if you just kept Tuvix for the rest of the show.
I mean, he was he was lively like Neelix, but he had the smarts of Tuvok. He was almost the perfect character for that crew dynamic.
Exactly.
I mean, because you got Paris, the smartass, and everyone else. But I mean, I thought Tuvix pulled them all together perfectly. But of course, that's just my opinion. But
No, it's actually a pretty valid one because, Tuvix, presented a unique take on both Tuvok and Neelix.
yeah, exactly.
And I just think it was a little, well, not a little selfish. I think it was very fucking selfish of Janeway to order, that Tuvix be split back into his Tuvok and Neelix components with no guarantee that either would survive the procedure. It's just a vain attempt for her to have her Vulcan security officer back.
And she would have still had her have half Vulcan, half Palaxian security officer, and bartender.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The actor who played Tuvok or
Tuvix.
Neelix. No, the actor who played Neelix.
Yeah.
He's not bad, but Neelix as a character is just too dry. I mean, you almost see the puns coming a mile away before he even walks through the door.
Oh, for real. I mean, he's like Go-Go Dodo from uh the show. What was that? Animaniacs? Yeah,
Yeah.
Animaniacs. Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the actor playing Neelix was good, but I just didn't like the character Neelix. I just didn't like him at all.
And then they don't even bring him to Earth in the final episode. He just finds a Talaxian colony and, oh, I'll just stay here, kind of thing. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
It's like, oh well, I had a good run. See ya. It's like, really?
yeah. Or that time that one of Neelix's friends tried to convince him to smuggle a kilo of space coke. Remember that
Oh
episode?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, like I said, the actor who played Neelix wasn't bad, but I just didn't like the character Neelix at all. As soon as they melded Neelix and Tuvok and made Tuvix, then the character was perfect.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I mean, the actor who played Tuvok, he's not a bad actor either, but he just tried to play a secondary Spock
Mm-hmm.
to what I feel. He just tried to play Spock on point.
A black Spock,
Yeah,
which is not that bad. I saw no problems with it.
yeah. I mean, he did a great job. Don't get me wrong, but it's just the character. I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, it's just a little too dry, a little too bland.
Yeah, he was like Spock after the Enterprise movie,
He's
where
Frylock.
well, no, he's Spock after the Star Trek movie where he killed himself and got resurrected and didn't know jack squat about him and all their 10 years of travels together.
Hmm.
But as soon as you melded them two characters together, Tuvok and Neelix, they were perfect. And who was the actor who did Tuvix?
It was a unique actor. I can look it up here just a moment. Tom Wright.
Perfect name because he did it right.
Hmm.
Well, which guest character did you
I had
want
no
us to?
idea. I usually just come up with it
Warning.
like
Ship
about
report.
15 minutes to showtime. This was rare that I actually had something
Four shields
prepared
available.
The planet
hours in
killer is
advance.
invulnerable. Use the Klingon
Shields
weapons
have
to
failed.
destroy its shielding. That's it.
Okay,
Finish off the planet killer.
another guest character. I know he came in a few times, but the original Chancellor who gave
Hull integrity
Picard
below 75%.
the,
Kimpok.
the yeah, gave Picard the decision to choose who the next Klingon leader was.
Hmm.
He came in a few times, but he was still a guest appearance.
And then he was like being slowly poisoned to death, wasn't he? By
Yeah, he was. Yeah, at
Lursa
that
and
last.
Bator. Yep.
Yeah, at that last episode
The
where
planet killer has been
he told
destroyed.
Picard, "Look, I'm
All
giving
three
you the
planet killers
power,
have been
you know,
destroyed.
my power to
Excellent
choose the
work.
next leader. You know, I've been poisoned by."
The
Yeah,
Undine will
Hmm.
return, but we have... Belay that. There is a massive Voth
and
fleet
apparently
inbound.
it was a Romulan drug,
All
and
ships,
there was no
return to the
cure.
staging area. We
It was
must prepare
Sela,
for the Voth.
Tasha Yar's half daughter. Well, half daughter. Daughter. Half human, half Romulan daughter.
Yeah, which I mean, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that when they did the whole, uh, Section 31 and everything, they haven't gone back and fixed that point in history also, where Tasha Yar left the Enterprise D and went to the Enterprise C and got captured and all that happened. I'm surprised they
Destroy
didn't
all the
go back and try
primates.
to fix
This
that.
sphere will belong to us.
That's an interesting
Warning.
point
Ship
because
under attack.
the Tasha Yar that was the mother technically is not of that original timeline for Next Generation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And all everyone went back in time in Voyager and they fixed all Voyager problems, but they never went back in time and fixed Next Generation's time problems.
Harry Kim and Chakotay were fixing Voyager problems, but that was because they had to kind of disobey Captain Geordi LaForge. Because Geordi LaForge was like, you're violating the temporal prime directive by trying to do that. You just have to accept the fact that, the rest of the crew didn't make it. And they're like, well, we still have to try anyway.
Targeting
And
shields
Well,
have failed.
well, there's that one which was the season was the finale, and then you had the earlier ones where Seven of Nine went back in time several times with the crew from the science
from the 29th
cruiser.
century ship, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then she went back a couple of times to try to fix it, but then Janeway got pulled into the whole mix. Yeah, that was that one.
And the whole thing was the Captain Braxton himself had gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target
Exactly.
shields have failed.
Well, no, there was another one with the with that big science dreadnought or whatever, where he had the tuft of his wife's hair and he was trying to fix the timeline to bring her back or something like that.
Anorex?
Yeah.
Target's shields
Yeah.
have failed.
I mean, he was going back and destroying whole solar systems and everything else, because Voyager was interacted with all these different planets, and he wanted, and one of the planets or timelines that they interacted with, his
Warning.
wife got
Ship
killed
is under
on
Yeah.
that planet.
Target's shields
Yeah,
have failed.
and he was trying to bring her back or something like that. But like I said, Voyager had a whole lot of going back in time and fixing. But Next Generation never really tackled that, except for
Left shield
one that I remember. It was where, they constantly had the time loop where, the Enterprise kept getting destroyed and Data kept, was the only one
Yeah,
finding out that, hey,
because he dealt 3 people 3 of a kind.
exactly.
Yep.
I mean, that was the only real time travel instance from Next
Warning.
Generation that I can
Ship
think
is
of.
under attack. Target's shields have failed.
There was
Well,
a good
no.
there was a good episode of DS9 where they encountered the descendants of the survivors of the crash of the Defiant. And the children learned from a holographic quark how to, do mathematics.
Warning. Ship is under
That's
attack.
hilarious.
Target's
Yeah.
shields have failed.
No, I gotta say there was another episode of time travel where Data went back to the old Western times
Yep.
when they first came out with the staff of whatever.
Data's
Staff
head.
of Ra.
Yeah, when Data's head suddenly appeared at the Presidio Museum in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
I mean, that was a good episode. I have to say.
Yeah, and I still want to get one of those Ophidian staffs.
You
Target's
still don't
shields
have one?
failed.
No, I don't. I'd
Oh
have
my
to spend.
God.
I'd have to
That-
spend like $80 in the Muds market just to get one, and it's almost not worth it.
Wasn't there a quest that you had to do just to get that? You got the transporter
4 shields
beacons and you got the staff.
I don't know. I never really did any of that. So
The transporter buffers. That's it. You got the transporter buffers, right?
No, don't think so.
Oh my god. Yeah, that quest came out years ago.
Target's shields have failed.
Well, there was a time where I played this game for a while, and then I didn't have the decent enough computer to play this on, and I just kind of put it away for a while. And then I came back to it when I was able to get it to work on my 2008 iMac. Reasonably the same as I'm playing it right now. Not that different. But then Apple decided that they were going to do away with support for Star Trek Online, and that really upset
Warning.
me.
Ship is under attack.
But
See, that's why I don't like hacking trash.
yeah, well, they were good back in the day for graphics work, but now Windows is just as equally good now. I'm doing all
Yeah.
this on an HP Omen laptop, which is 100 times better than the 2008 iMac I've been, using before.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, I used to love Macintosh too. I mean,
The Voth are
Macintosh used to be
retreating.
the greatest gaming platform that they had. And then, you know, not the greatest, but they were still they were decent. You know, but Windows just took it and ran with it.
Well, Apple kind of stagnated in its computer line and its laptop line, and then they let the Chromebook kind of take over things. So you don't see that many laptops for Apple or Mac anymore, or or okay, travel to the Delta Quadrant here. Wait a minute. Actually, hmm,
Oh yeah.
wait a second. I'm just gonna
So
head on over to Deep Space Nine for a moment because I gotta head over to the Badlands and kill some Terran Karens. Did you watch AP's show last night?
honestly, no.
No? Oh. Well, at least watch the replay on that. I contributed to Adonis Paul's super chat.
No, it's,
He's not on tonight, but okay.
yeah, like I said, my internet is kind of
Iffy.
laggy at yeah,
Yeah.
iffy at best.
We've only been at it 26 minutes. Got 2 of the dailies done.
Nice.
And we head over to the Badlands. Go.
But yeah, like I was saying, next uh, Voyager did a whole lot of the 29th century coming back, fixing the timeline, this, that, and the other. Next Generation, they really didn't touch on that a whole lot. I mean, sure, you got, a couple episodes, but they really didn't go back and try to fix anything in Next Generation.
Except for Data's head.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right, I got here just in time for some mirror bases. All right, so I got to head over to this Klingon Alliance base really, really quickly.
I mean, in Next Generation, sure, they could have let uh, that one doctor from
Pulaski?
from the 20th century take everything back and change.
Oh, Berlinghoff Rasmussen.
Yep.
Oh, here's an idea that I had for an Enterprise episode, where Berlinghoff Rasmussen basically pulls a troll uh, on Enterprise,
On Archer and
on
everyone.
on Archer and everyone,
Disable the
and
power
then you
station that's
end
orbiting
that
the base.
episode with the opening to the Next Generation episode, so that it all ties in with a bow.
Target's shields have
Yeah, I mean, they did a whole lot in Next Generation talking about Archer and, you know,
Being
the
part of
original-
like a integral part of the timeline in the temporal Cold War. That was interesting. I like where they were going with that.
Yeah. They could have done a whole lot more stuff with, all these Star Treks.
Target's shields have failed.
If they go back now and try to rewrite some of the stuff and make it fit a hell of a lot better, I think they'd make a better series. And don't use J.J. Abrams.
Oh God, no. Jar Jar Abrams, I call him.
Yeah, we don't need any more lens flare. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good director, but all that lens flare, no, we could do without.
He's a director who can put asses in seats. And if that's Hollywood's definition of a good director, I prefer,
All 3 bases have been forced back. Excellent work.
I prefer, directors like Stanley Kubrick or Robert Wise. Those are
Sensors reading a large
directors.
force of Terran ships inbound.
Could
They
you
must be
imagine
making a
Michael
final push.
Bay directing a Star Trek?
Unfortunately,
All
yes.
ships assemble to present a united front against the Terran forces.
A lot of people have. Michael Bay has. That's kind of what Transformers movies are. He can't make Star Trek, so this is as close as he can get to making Star Trek-like movies. And he can still put asses in the seats in his own respect. So.
I would have loved to see Gary Coleman on the bridge of the Enterprise.
He would have been an interesting young Tuvok.
I would have loved to see Gary Coleman. It would have been hilarious.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
This is Admiral Lita of the ISS
Oh, I caught a bug.
Enterprise.
I caught Lita's crew, morphed into the floor.
Ship is under attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Now we're gonna rope the ISS Enterprise in.
Alright,
My
Nancy.
allies from
What
the
not?
future
You want me to do what now?
will crush you. You think you can defeat me?
Who the
I
hell
am the
you think you're
chosen of
talking
the
to?
Paw race.
She's thinking that she's the chosen of the paw race. Yeah, that's us. Trailer park Karen for you.
Target's shields have failed.
She's like that, Wiccan, that Wiccan girl that everybody picks on in high school, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. She learns all that kind of black magic, and she, cuts herself to, get attention kind of thing.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Oh, I was watching something earlier.
Hmm.
You ever play Elder Scrolls Skyrim?
No. Nah, I've heard of it. Yeah, but I've just never played it. It's Bethesda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. and I've kind of seen it, but yeah, not my thing. World of Warcraft, not my thing. Although I love the videos that Captain Dan and the Scurvy crew
Ship is
did,
under attack.
you know, with World of Warcraft animation.
Target's shields have failed.
I don't think I've seen that, but I've seen MC Raiders.
Hmm.
If you ever watch any of the videos, watch the MC Raiders. They're hilarious.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Well, of course, Nixium also. He's pretty funny.
I don't listen to a whole lot of music, I'm afraid. I'm kind of weird about that. I mean, I'll listen to music, but it's just kind of, I just like varying tastes.
Warning.
Everything
Ship is under
except country and western, you know what I mean?
attack. Target's shields have
Oh,
failed.
yeah, I'll listen to anything except country. That's also.
Yeah.
And, you know, but I wasn't even talking about music.
Oh.
Nixium does Machinima with World of Warcraft,
Oh, okay.
and MC Raiders does Machinima for World of Warcraft also.
Haven't checked out either of
Ship is
those
under attack.
YouTube
Target's
channels,
shields have
so I
failed.
wouldn't haven't seen how they do that, so
Oh, they do a great job. But no, I was bringing up Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim because, I was watching this thing and you don't
Target's
play the
shields
game
have
so
failed.
you don't understand.
mm.
But apparently the Glimmer are still alive, you know, but they're just not on this plane of existence.
Got about a minute 45 left before we've held off the Terran Karen invasion.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Nice. Oh, I remember which quest it was. It was the one where you went into that one creepy looking, that haunted space station. I think it was
Warning. Ship is under
K7 or
attack.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where you went in there and then there were like
Target's shields
exploding
have failed.
people, and that's where you did the quest and got stabbed.
Right shield's failing. Hull
Can't
integrity
remember the
below
name of the quest.
75%.
Uh, it was one of those old
Target's shields have
original
failed.
series places where you had to go down below decks and fix a whole bunch of stuff, and yeah, it kind of had that horror vibe to it.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
$35 seconds to go.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
15 seconds.
You can do it.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
5, 4, 3.
The Terran forces have been pushed back.
309 ships pushed back. 3,526 dilithium ore for that.
The Mirror Universe invaders will take a little time to regroup before they come back.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to transport back to Seoul now. We are almost done. Almost, but not quite. Wow. Tom Wright actually put out a comment on Reddit. My name is Tom Wright, and I played Tuvix in Voyager. I'm actually gonna, you know what? I'm gonna link that. I'm gonna link that to him. Because let's see, how old is that? Oh shit, that Reddit's like 5 years old. Oh fuck. I'm still
Hey,
gonna link it. I'm still gonna link it anyway, you know, after the episode. It's gonna be funny.
well, why don't you send a link to your YouTube channel to him with this episode?
I might as well. Yes. And a Nazi alien in Enterprise AMA. I may have to dig out that other character then for battle with Saturday 10 p.m. Eastern, which we've got about 20 minutes to go. We're doing good. This task force operation should finish us out. Come on. Fight.
Well, on my one little science character that I'm trying to get all the futuristic science ships for.
Mm-hmm.
I got all the HNUX science ships, the cruiser, the
A car of House Mokai has a one sweep.
the cruiser, the fighter, and then the science ship. You know, all the little 31st century. Now all I need is the Prenum science dreadnought, the real big thing with the fins on in the middle.
I've got a bunch of Dominion Polaron beam arrays that I have been saving for the Jemadar Dreadnought that I'm going to open up. Oh,
Nice.
can you imagine what a Polaron monster that's going to be?
Is the Jemadar dreadnought? Is that the one where it splits into two ships?
I
And you
think
have the
so.
little
Yeah,
thing
you
that
have like.
comes out the back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got that one on my Jemadar ship also, or my Jemadar character. I think it's the Kremlin
Warning. Ship is under
Science Dreadnought or something like that. Kremlin.
Yep.
attack. Target's shields have failed.
That's the only shit that I'm really missing. How much do them things go for? 15 mil?
Something like that.
Get within 5 kilometers of each station to reactivate them.
Galore classes are still going for like 800 million on the exchange, and there's only like 3 left.
Watch out! The defense satellites are targeting us!
Is under
What?
attack.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
This is a car. son of a cum. May you find death.
In a way, I'm
before
kind of
dishonor.
glad that nobody's, that it's kind of going to be an overlooked
The
ship.
enemy is cunning. Consider every
Oh,
weapon.
the Cardassian galore shit.
Yeah.
Those Mokai infiltrators are uploading a virus. Stay within 5 kilometers of the station to counter them.
Destroy the infiltrators. To solve that, Control Station Gamma has been restored. Control
I
Station
mean,
Beta
I
is ours
kind of
again.
got one of them. Oh my. Okay.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
I mean, I kind of got one of them on the Cardassian Federation Cardassian alt.
Control
So,
Station Alpha is under our control
Target's
now.
shields have failed.
I pitched this idea to Thomas Marone and to a couple of the others at the Cryptic Games table when they were at Star Trek, Las Vegas in 2017. And the idea is that you are a temporal agent who has to go back in time to 1969. No, actually, I take that back. 1968 Earth, New York City, because you have to kind of help Kirk and Spock in the TOS episode Assignment Earth find Gary Seven's New York City apartment building. Does that make sense?
yeah, I got it.
Operation Clarence. And the name Clarence is a reference to the movie It's a Wonderful Life. Clarence the Guardian Angel.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
So it's not combat necessarily, it's just a bunch of puzzle solving.
Target's shields have failed.
But then, if you, have like a special cloak, then certain scenes kind of play out as though you're kind of in the episode and you can watch that episode later and think, oh yeah, there's my Star Trek Online character. He's hidden in the background of this episode, kind of thing. Does that make sense? Because it's like you're Forrest Gumping yourself into a TOS episode.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Target's
Prenum
shields have
Science Vessel. It's that huge thing with the 3 pylons on the back.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I'm missing for my character.
The enemy is on the move.
The Mokai will protect Cap.
All right, now we're going to see if we can try to get Jailhouse Rock. I'm going to try to get
I'm gonna
all
attempt-
20.
I'm gonna to see how much this thing is.
I save all my 100% coupons just so that if I feel like I need to get a ship, I could do it.
A transport is leaving the surface. The prisoners are trying to escape.
I think I've got like 3 of those coupons now.
Mokai infiltrators en route to Gamma. Eliminate them at once.
All right, where's that prison transport? There it is. There you be. Hi. Come here, you.
Ship is under attack.
Here comes another one. These prisoners are bold. Stupid, but bold.
Target's shields have failed.
I'm going to capture them all. There's one.
Yep, the Krenin
Infiltrators approaching Alpha Station.
Turning
Protect
Anox
it.
Science Dreadnought.
Two more transports just broke atmosphere. Don't let them escape.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have
Reading
failed.
infiltrators. Heading toward Beta and Gamma Station. Take them out.
Jeez, I haven't logged on forever. Hope there's not too many.
Picking up 3 more transports on sensors. Stop them.
Hey, you know what? I saw a YouTube video last night of the effects comparison between the original
Look,
1953
infiltrators closing
War
on
of the
all
Worlds
stations.
movie
Stop
and
them.
the 4K restoration of War of the Worlds. Now, I'm sure you've seen the 1953 War of the
I
Worlds,
repeat, 5
right?
transports just broke
Ship
orbit.
is under
You
attack.
know
Target's
what
Yeah.
to do.
shields have
And
failed.
it's fine. It looks great in its own respect. And the 4K works in some scenes and it clears up a lot of the picture, but it also just kind of drowns out other scenes in just heavy, heavy dark reds. And it's just kind of like,
All ships, 8 transports are making a break for it.
do
Do
not
not let
let
them
them
get away.
escape. Yeah.
Target's shields have failed.
Oh, we got one transport trying to get away. Get back here. Says this picante sauce is made in New York City. New York City.
Ship is
Get a
under
rope.
attack. Target's shields have failed.
You ain't getting away. Get back here.
Well, if I ain't got enough money for it, you want to spot me a couple
Warning.
mil
Ship
for
is
the
under
ship?
attack. Target's shields have
How much are they on the exchange?
I don't know. I'm logging on now to take a look.
Oh God. Here's more transports we can capture.
It's just gonna run a little slow.
I think that's all of them. That's 12 secured.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Oh yeah, we got Jailhouse Rock on this one.
What? Grass.
Yep. Dancing to the jailhouse rock. Dancing to the jailhouse rock. Dancing to the jailhouse rock.
Warning.
Dancing
Ship is
to
under
the
attack.
jailhouse rock. Everybody on the wholesale block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Everybody on the wholesale block was dancing to the jailhouse rock.
Well, I guess I'd
Looks like
love
we stopped
to
them.
come
The
on, but
prison.
it doesn't look like
I think you'll
I'll
find my
be able
every
to
dilithium.
Destroy.
download these updates in time. So after we get done and you get down over to the auction house, you can look it up and and
Hmm.
figure out how much it is. If there's still any in the auction house left.
Let's see if my impromptu singing. Nope. Susan didn't pick up on it.
Warning. Ship
As
is
well,
under
she
attack.
shouldn't. That's right, Susan.
You just sound so thrilled with that idea.
Mm-hmm.
All stations have dilithium haulers in proximity.
Gotta grab them self-sealing stem bolts.
Target's shields
All
have failed.
stations have dilithium haulers in proximity.
Four shields failing. Right shield's failing.
All stations have dilithium
Hull
haulers in
integrity below
proximity.
75%.
Picking up multiple signals on long-range sensors. Looks like more dilithium haulers.
Target's shields have failed.
All stations have dilithium haulers in proximity.
Dilithium haulers are dropping out of warp. Keep those stations secure.
All stations have dilithium haulers in proximity.
Hull integrity below 75%.
There we go. We're getting the
Gamma
dilith.
station has dilithium haulers within proximity.
Four shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
You can do it.
You can do it. Not get blown up
Target's shields
real
have
good
failed.
either. We lost Gamma Station. I knew we would lose at least one station. But that's okay.
Right shield's failing.
Okay, we're about done with the
Ship
dilithium
is under
haulers
attack.
now. Ten more to go.
Alpha station has dilithium haulers within proximity.
Three more.
your ships. Withdraw.
That's right, Akar. Son of a com. That's what you get. Ha ha ha. 528 dilithium. And we got everything done in under an hour. All right, so I am going to head to the exchange on Starfleet Academy here in a moment. I go ahead, beam down. And look where we are. We are right by my favorite park bench. This game knows me too well. All right. So I'm headed over to the exchange. Okay. Hey, there's Gary 7. Flern dip.
Nice.
Yeah, you should see him. He's actually dressed like Gary 7. So, oh hey, we got a. My. Check out the.
Well, while you're at the auction house, you can check on that science destroyers or science dreadnought and see if it's in there.
Crenum. Temporal specialist.
Random NMORAX science dreadnought.
Oh wait a minute.
Random anorax or something like that.
Between 1 million, I'm sorry, between 1 billion 445 million to 1 billion 495 million.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I ain't getting one of those anytime soon.
Right?
Galore, on the other hand, holy shit, they went up between 675 to 990 million.
Not surprised. Holy shit. Okay, is the, I know it's not in the Lobby store, but do you think that, Dreadnought is in the,
Jemadar Dreadnought Carrier, 324 million in the exchange is the lowest. And I am at 313 million. So I got a ways to go on that. Meantime, I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff. Every little bit I scrap gets me closer to that 324 million. And these boxes will probably get me closer. But I don't want to have to start all over again. 324 million is a serious fucking investment. I've got to wait until I've got like 700 million saved up. Then I can take the hit.
Well, Are both them ships in with the crystals in the store where you buy with the crystals?
Low buy? Yeah. Yeah, you can buy them with low buy, I think. Okay, so that was a quick 94,000 credits. We're going to get ready for a what's in the box here to wrap up this episode.
I'm sure you got a bunch of low buy crystals laying around. You could probably buy your science ship.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, how did I end up? Okay, there I go.
215,000 credits, 75,000 dilithium, and 2 consoles.
It's not
That's my
bad.
guess for what's in the box.
Oh, we're going to find out here. So, $450,000 credits, 2,000 dilithium, maybe 1 specialization point, and 1 reroll token. There's the reroll token. 450,000. I was short by, did I say 1,000 dilithium or 2? I have to go back. Maybe I think I said 2. But I called it.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. So we're at 314 million dilithium, or 314 million energy credits. We now have 264,000 refined dilithium. And this was an interesting episode. Tuvix versus Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Didn't get killed in ground combat. Didn't get killed in space combat.
I thought you blew it up real good.
I didn't. No. I usually get blown up or, I die again. But no. Got the jailhouse rock. Got all the dilithium haulers. Destroyed a bucket of KFC earlier tonight. God, KFC's
Nice.
good, but it's expensive as fuck now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right, throwing up my blue alert here. And what are we going to do for tomorrow? Sunday Roundtable. So, here's the rules for Sunday Roundtable. To try to dig up at least, 3 news stories. Could be anything, anything going on. And then 3 news of the weird stories. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Okay. So yeah, tomorrow we'll do a Sunday round table, probably about noon, and we'll just bullshit all through the day on that. So I want to definitely see if I can outwit Susan by singing my own parodies. If that works. Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, I want to thank Black Hydra Gaming for helping tonight with both the stream idea, Tuvix versus Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Black Hydra, are you on Twitter?
Negative.
Negative. All right, so, shoot. That's okay. Anyway, if you want to follow me on Twitter, at GovRocknar. Other than that, thank you all for watching KSR Fans Play Star Trek Online. I've been your host,
Don't
Randolph.
forget the trial. Don't forget the trilogy soaps.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. We were so busy, worrying about Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern. triologysoaps.com. Yes, please visit triologysoaps.com. I will actually throw up some screen captures of the webpage tomorrow, so we'll have some stuff to show you for Triology. I'll even try to get some more friends in tomorrow. Meantime, thank you all for watching KSR Fans Play Star Trek Online. For Black Hydra Gaming, I have been your host, Randolph Vance. See you all tomorrow.